The Ghana National Bureau of Standards will be working on new initiatives in 2019. One of them is the construction of a new state-of-the-art national quality infrastructure, for which funding was acquired from the Inter-American Development Bank since last year. Public Relations Officer of the agency, Lloyd David, says the designs for the $9 million project are currently being reviewed and the construction in the Sophia Exhibition Center should begin in the new year.
We want to go bigger. We're going to establish a state-of-the-art laboratory. Of course, if you know the Gnbs, there are so many things that need testing right now that Gnbs is unable to offer that service to ensure that quality products are available in some aspects. So with this new state-of-the-art facility that we set to commence construction in 2019, we will be able to monitor and test a range of items, including concrete blocks and all those items that require that level of testing.
The project is aimed at boosting competitiveness of Guyana's exports sector. Meanwhile, a number of new standards will be introduced related to the electrical division.
We would also like to embark on the enforcement of some electrical standards. The Council, the National Standards Council, recently approved a number of electrical standards, which is welcomed by the Ghana Electrical Inspectorate, and they're very pleased with that. So we can be collaboratively monitoring the quality of electrical items such as wires and conduits and these different products that they have available that oftentimes people blame as a result of fire. If their house burned down, they say it's poor electrical fittings and so forth. We want to address that through standards. And we finally got those standards approved as national standards.
These standards are governed by the Gnbs Act, and according to Mr. David, the Bureau has the authority to create these standards to protect consumers while working in collaboration with sister agencies.
According to the Gnbs Act, we have the authority to monitor a product for basic requirements, labeling, and other requirements. So all we have to do is ensure that there's a standard available and it is approved, and we can operate under a mandatory situation where we can actually enforce those standards. So our act gives room. We can adopt a product. For example, a typical one was the cellular phones. Remember the time when cellular phones just started coming to the country, we had so many complaints of these used phones and all of that. We adopted that because we recognized that there was a problem.
Reporting for HGP Nightly News, I am Yanis Abrams.